Again, a nice shot of the boats to start things off today, by the way. That boat there with the big masts, for those of you just joining me, the really early beginners, that is actually Larry Ellison's boat, the guy who runs Oracle. So his boat stays docked down here. So this little view of the marina. It's going to be till tomorrow, so I wanted to get a couple of good shots in for you to watch and see. Thanks for joining me. I see one person's here. And it's also going to get cooler as it's coming off this afternoon. So that's the view for the afternoon. Thanks for joining me, and I'm sure some people will be on the replay. Oops, back down there. Okay, so you can see outside in the fading sunlight, well, lessening sunlight. Be quick. So thanks for joining me. Oh, there you go, Jessica. Glad somebody's joining who I recognise. And thanks for pouring the hearts. Yeah, I've got about 2,000 hearts, 3,000 hearts to go to get to my 300,000 goal today. I was going to do it for the weekend, but it's happening really quickly. Thanks for joining me. This is day 10 of the 10-day love challenge. And so this is a summary and also 3 keys. So good to have you here. For those of you who don't know me in the replay, a lot of people are watching the replay, my name is Barry Selby. And thank you, by the way, if you are here for the first time, make sure you tap the little guy in the corner, bring up the profile, you tap share on Twitter and invite your followers on Periscope, and also make sure you follow me to keep in touch with my everyday love scopes. I do a love scope every day, pretty much 7 days a week, teach you tips and keys and things about love and relationships. So that's why I'm here to help you with that. It's day 10 of a 10-day challenge. Interesting, last day. And over the last 9 days, I've taken one section out of my book. This, oops, sorry, it's a bit too easy to put the pages down. This is my book, and there's 9 sections in this book. And so the last 9 days I've done one chapter from each of the sections based upon the feedback from the people in my Facebook group. So this has been the promotion for the challenge, and if you didn't do that, you missed out, but that's okay. You can go back to the archives, and I'll show you where you can get those in a moment. So my book, 50 Ways to Love Your Lover, there it is, dun, 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 is a #1 bestseller on Amazon. It's a physical book, as you can see, also Kindle, and if you want to get the ebook version, you can get one immediately. Good evening. Hey, it's good to have you back. You can go, just a quick plug for the book. Where's the book? Where's the book? There it is. You can get the book in ebook format right here. Just go to barryselby.com/book, and you can click on the real book as well, but to be honest, it's cheaper on Amazon than it is on my site, just so you know. Just in being totally transparent. So if you watch the previous scopes, you know I've covered quite a bit of territory, all 9 sections, from about your life to about your future, about sexual attraction, about authenticity and communication, a bunch of different chapters, core stuff that's really going to help you change your life. Today, though, I want to give you 3 big keys which really supersede and include stuff I've talked about in my book. So if you're watching now, no. That's the book. That's the inspiration for the book title was to reverse that. It's 50 Ways to Love Your Lover. I'm basically repairing Paul Simon's damage, I'll put it that way. So, well, I'm sorry you missed that one. I did about the, leave your lover or the sexual attraction piece? Which one are you responding to? I didn't catch that one, Jessica. That was Jessica, wasn't it? Yeah. So, these 3 keys I'll get to. Let's get the immediate questions out of the way first, then I'll go to the 3 keys. Sexual attraction. Oh, well, you missed the chapter. I did that. That was, let me look it up in the book, so I have it. That was, when was that one? That was section 8, which would have been Tuesday. So Wednesday, excuse me. So if you watch my scope from Wednesday, you'll talk about sexual attraction, and that actually was interesting. The choice that was made wasn't the one I would have said. You need that book. Here it is, 50 Ways to Love Your Lover. It's this book. I can't send it through the screen, but you can get the ebook version right away from my website. If you go to barryselby.com/book, and you see all the information there. There's a link there to click through to go to Amazon to get the Kindle version or the physical book, because again, on my site, if you buy it from there, you pay more money than you do from Amazon. So I'm saying go to Amazon and get the physical book. All right? Yeah, right. I'm not singing it. No, sorry, not going to do that. barryselby.com/book is the link. If you go to barryselby.com, all my stuff's there, including the challenge, including also the program I'm offering, by the way. There's a program for the single ladies on there. If you look at Dating Advantage, you click on that link across the navigation bar. That's a link to an online program I've condensed down into, yes, I've condensed this it's for singles and couples, men and women, straight and gay. This book covers the whole gamut. But yeah, so, by the way, in the sexual attraction section, just as a little tease, the chapters I covered, and it's chapters 42 to 47, so you know what they were. And this is a review basically because I did this one 2 days ago. Men and women attract each other differently. Good to know these things. We carry both masculine and feminine energies, which makes a difference in the bedroom. Make any plans, Stan, just listen to me. Nicely done. Connect and express your authentic nature, how that works in the bedroom. I said also, ladies, let your man be masculine. Gentlemen, do your ladies a favor. And men will never understand women. So sexual attraction is not as easy as it sounds, and that's what that covers in the book. And I do quote and refer to some of my favorite teachers who really helped me out with that too. Anyway, let's get to the 3 keys, shall we? They're the big parts. This is the PS, as it were, for what I've done for the last 10 days. And this one, yes, please tap for the hearts. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm going to break. My goal is 300,000 hearts, which I'm thinking to get pretty easily with you folks' help. Because only basically 2,500 hearts to get, I think. I haven't tracked it lately, but that's okay. We're close, which is good. It's a nice goal to have. But anyway, to help you, 3 keys to get the love you want. This is primarily for the single people, but if you're in a relationship, this may be a reflection for you to look back on. And it's for men and women, so this is for both genders. I didn't freeze on you. Your phone froze on you. I didn't lock up. I kept going, so I didn't freeze on me. Yeah, exactly. It's not me. It's your phone. Blame on technology. Anyway, back to the subject in hand. The 3 keys. Here we go. The first one is, now these are going to sound simple, but there's a lot more to them. So let me cover them quickly and get into the detail. First one is an interest in the law of attraction 5 sign up right to join you right now because I'm going to talk about this one first. The first key to know if you're looking for love and you want to attract the right relationship is you need to know what you're looking for. And the law of attraction kind of talks to that. But I have another piece that goes with that that makes the law of attraction more logical and in its place. Because it's important to know what you want. Because that's the law of attraction in action. You need to know what your focus is, where you're going, what you want to attract. So I have the online program, which I'll share in a moment, that will give you that. Because there's more than one thing to do. Well, it's not so much about chasing love. It's about being focused on what you want. It's like having a goal in mind or having a target to aim for. So know what you want. Yes, that's a good focus point. I call it vision in my work. It's like having clarity of what you're looking for and direction where you want to go. So how I would explain it is that it's good to have a picture of what you want. And in the law of attraction, we're talking about doing vision boards, which are great things to start with. And in fact, the first step of my online program, the Dating Advantage, and the first module in the workbook, which I have made into a very special offer for everybody, gives you the steps and the keys on how to make a proper, effective, and dynamic vision board for your relationship. P for pal peace. And I was going to say and it's more than that. Because as it talks about the law of attraction, and also in one of my favorite books by Lynn Grabhorn called Excuse Me, Your Life is Waiting, she talks about the law of deliberate creation. And this is the key. Beyond the law of attraction really is the feeling tone, the level of connection. So in my work with my clients, beyond the vision board, is I have them embody the experience of being in that relationship they haven't even got to yet. This is woo stuff in a way. But what it is, it helps them get clear about how it feels to be in that relationship. Because the feeling of that experience is more powerful than the picture is. The picture is great as a reminder, but on its own, it's flat, literally. It's a picture, it's 2-dimensional. So when you have a feeling experience of what it feels like to be there, which you can make that up, your list is so long in that no one like what I want exists. That's not necessarily true, but I can help you with that. Because the vision board is a way of condensing down into pictures and short words what that whole list looks like, and you get the feeling with that. Secondly, is by having the feeling of what it feels like to be in that relationship, it makes it more magnetic. Because magnetism is a feeling level or an energetic vibration that attracts something to you. So in my online program, which I'm going to mention quickly, there are 8 modules, and 3 or 4 of the modules cover those pieces. I've got more modules than that. So if you want to know about that, and by the way, I've taken an 8-week program that's $400 and compacted it down into an 8-module workbook, one-time download. So to be $400, it's $49. That's an eighth of the cost. So that's there. So hi, good to have you here. So if you are a single lady looking for love in all the wrong places, to quote another song, I highly recommend, if you want to get some clarity and vision of where you want to go and start putting the wheels in motion to get where you want to go in love and romance, get this program. The workbook says $49. It's a bargain, frankly, and it's going to go up after the weekend. You can go on Tinder, but see, the thing is, Tinder Match.com, Plenty of Fish, all these different applications. Well, if you attract addicts, liars, and cheaters, you need to get your vision cleared, which is what's in the way. And I'll talk about the second piece in a moment, because you're actually speaking to what I'm going to talk to next. I'll get to that. But Tinder, Match.com, even eHarmony, all these online sites and applications don't help you attract a relationship. They're just where you can find them. The key difference. So it's good to, before you go on those sites, know what you really want, to get a vision and a feeling tone of that relationship. So when you go onto those sites or those apps, you already feel what doesn't line up or does line up, and then you can just simply go swipe right or left depending on what you feel. But if you don't know what it is, you're playing Russian roulette with your romance. That's one of mine, by the way. And I don't like my clients gambling with their love lives, or for their heart for that matter. So I help them get clarity and direction of what they want. So again, on my website, barryselby.com, in fact, I have a bit.ly link, I think, to show you with you. Do I have that somewhere? Yeah. So just to show you that, it's a little plug for that. Your Dating Advantage Workbook. Again, single ladies only. Sorry guys, it's written for women. It's designed for them to attract the man they want. And if you're gay, it might work for you too, just to be clear. bit.ly/datingwb. And said that's a $400 program, so I blocked myself. $400 program down to $49 through the weekend. It's going up after the weekend. So if you want to get love and the right places, this will help you there. It's a real bargain, seriously. I get it. So yes. And so anyway, I'm sorry, seeing who's there. Oh, Theme. There you are. I was like, I know that face. So that's number one key of love. Now, mentioned about attracting addicts and liars and stuff like that. This is number two. Key number two, and the thing is, I want to say this in a way that makes sense, because people go, okay, great, you got clarity and direction where you're going, that's awesome. Well, yeah, at the same time, and this is most of the work I do with my clients, to be honest, predominantly, is having a vision where you want to go is great. However, yeah, you feel the however building. However, if you don't have resolution, I'll put it that way, with your past, with your history, with your family dynamics when you were a kid, that vision's going to be somewhat harder to get to be clear. Because the vision's important to go where you look where you're going in a relationship. And this is true of every area of your life, truly. It's not just relationship centered, but also business, money, spirituality, lifestyle, all of that is tied to this. It's good to have a clarity where you want to go. At the same time, if you don't have your history resolved, yes, you have to work through the past. You really got to look at your history. Because, and I put this is from my own studies and work I've done, but also I've studied with Bruce Lipton, who wrote Biology of Belief. He talks about how consciousness is made up of about 6%, 4% of conscious mind, and 96%, 94% of subconscious mind. Which sounds, oh great, that's great stuff. Well, subconscious mind is pretty much automatic, but we don't, because it's automatic, we're not aware of it. Where the subconscious mind gets developed, filled, set up, you need a psychiatrist for a mate. Not necessarily. You have a good coach, hint, hint, like me, who can get you there. You won't need that when you get in a relationship. So, just a thought. So, very cute. So, let me back it up. So, subconscious mind, how it is filled, created, is way, way back in your childhood. From when you're born to about the age of 8, 9, or 10, your mind is a sponge taking in the whole world, because everything out in the world is new and different. And when you come out the womb, you don't come up with a manual or a workbook of how to do things. You learn by what's happening around you. So we get imprinted by the world around us, good, bad, or indifferent. I know it's the hard stop when I said that. Yes, it could be evocative, but you keep tapping the screen if you want to, unless you're all reeling in shock. So what I want to make this clear for you is that the way you were raised impacts your dating life. That's a simple way of saying it. Because what happens is, your first 7, 8, 10 years of life, you're imprinted by the world around you, which is usually the adults. They show you what life is about by how they act. So, am I single? I am at the moment. That's because I'm making some changes in my life. But that's going to be off topic for this, so I'm going to stay on track for you right now. This model is so evident for my clients. It's amazing to watch, and I watched it in my own life. The first 10 years of life, basically in summary, are where you get imprinted with what your life's about. Romance, love, how love is attracted to you. So for example, if in your parents' relationship there was a lot of arguing and upset and distress, it's likely that you will find your relationships as an adult will mirror that. let's sink in for a second. If your parents had a very distant relationship because your dad was a workaholic, your mother was away all the time, whatever that was, the odds are likely you'll attract a partner who will do that to you. Not out of conscious choice. It's automatic. And it's the thing about it is, being automatic, it's hard to figure out what to do with it. The work is to unpack that subconscious stuff. Hi Angela, thank you for inviting your followers. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for the hearts as well. So this is the second key, by the way. I'll recap the other keys in a moment, but I'll get this one out of the way. The second key is you make peace with your past. You have to really look at your history, because you'll be able to see pretty clearly in your last relationship, it mirrored the one before that, and likely your parents' relationship. It's going to be kind of like an obvious line looking back in your history, or looking back in your history when you're looking at the screen. So you've got to do the work on that. Yes, vision is clear, purpose is clear, absolutely, and it's going to be really powerful, especially when you add to it working through your past. That's key number 2. So far, key number 1 was about having clear vision and direction where you want to go in your future, what you're looking for, your intention, your desire, your passion, which is awesome. At the same time, is also having peace made and resolution and release with the history of your past. So that's your future and your past. You're pretty screwed up if that's the case. Well, nobody is a lost cause, just so you know. I hope, anyway. That's the work I do anyway. So again, if you're looking for help, I can help you with this. But let me give you the third key. And you may have guessed by the fact that I just talked about your future and the past, there's one tense left, which is the one called the present. And basically it's simply this. Now I've talked about this in previous scopes. I did talk about it last week, I think. Yes, I did. I talked about it last week. I talked about the difference between codependence and interdependence. I'm not going to go back and recover that, but I want to get to the point here. In the present moment, if you're a single, the healthiest way to attract relationship is to put the love here. That was succinct, I hope. Make it clear. That if you are single, in fact, if you're in a relationship, if you're in a relationship too, this is key to know as well. The more you fill up yourself with love of who you are from yourself, from a total heart-based, not ego-based, from a heart-based place, the more you can give to your partner, the more comfortable you are in your skin, yes, and the more you'll be able to attract relationship because you'll be more attractive to a prospective date. If you're somebody who is looking out there for the love and is desperate for it and needy for it, you'll scare the prospects away. Trust me, I've done it and I've been on the receiving end of both sides. It's very evident to me. So in the present moment, your steps, your opportunities, well, again, we can work with that. I can help you with that. It's about loving yourself. And again, when you start doing that, your standards raise. So if you're loving yourself fully and appreciating who you are, you don't settle. Another part too. You actually step up your game and you step up your quality of what you want to attract in a relationship. So anybody who you don't feel is giving you back what you want to give, you won't go there. So you won't be exhausted from overgiving. You'll be more attractive and more attracting to the right sort of energy. So that's why I want to make sure you get that point. So to recap the 3 keys, this is really the 3 keys in a nutshell. It's really the biggest pieces of the puzzle. If you work through these 3 keys, you'll change your life dramatically, and your opportunity for love will be dramatically shifted too. So, key 1, clear vision of your future. Absolutely clear, crystal clear, focused, know what you want. But better yet than just seeing what you want is feeling what you want. And again, my program, which I have on my site, discounted at $49 right now, is a bargain. We'll help you with that. Nuts and bolts all the way through, like all the nuts and bolts of the steps to make it work. 8 modules in 1 workbook. $49 is a bargain, period. Anyway, and I'll tell you the link in a moment. Second is really to know what it is in the past that's still running the show for you. Automatic pilot that's still driving the car. Because you may want to go this direction, but your automatic pilot is going this direction, which is taking you off track. So you want to track what you really want. So you've got to have both those places taken care of. And the third piece is fundamental. Is to really, in the present, appreciate love and appreciate who you are and what you want. By owning your own beauty, your own love, your own appreciation, you become more attractive, and your standards are raised by what you attract. And that's really the summarization of the whole thing. I'm in the process of preparing 2 other programs. So right now, again, I've got 1 program out now, which is called Your Dating Advantage on my website. The shortcut link is this, bit.ly/datingworkbook, WB. If you go to my site, you'll find Dating Advantage there, and that's for the ladies, and it is on sale for $49 instead of $400. I'm in the process of creating 2 more programs that won't be that cheap, just so you know. One of them is going to be focusing on the self-love part of the process. It'll be much more inward focused for you. And I'm also going to be releasing, I'll be announcing these probably next week, another program which is going to be the bigger part, and it's going to be the deeper work, which may include private coaching, because it is so emotive and emotional based, is to have you make peace with your past. So this is the work I specialize in, and if you're looking for help in this area and you want transformation in your love life, please reach out to me. In my Periscope bio, there is a link. The top link in the bio is a consult link. You can get a discovery session with me for free. It's a 30-minute conversation by phone or Skype, so that I can help you get clear about where you are and where you want to go, and see if we want to work together. If you want to go to my website, just go to barryselby.com. There's tons of content all there. So, sorry, with all due respect, it's hard to listen to someone who is single, who's single. I understand, but the thing is, I've got 30 years experience to study with major teachers. This book is from my own life experience in relationships. So, you know, if you want to be with someone you want to work with somebody who's been married for 20 years, go for it. But the thing is, my caveat on that, and I'll say this to you directly because people ask me this question a lot: how can you be a relationship coach if you're single? Easily. I've studied this stuff for years. I've practiced stuff in past relationships. I've made mistakes many times. There are some people who've been married for 40 years who are teaching relationship skills who have no experience outside their love life. They know how to have a 40-year marriage with one person. That may or may not help you. Now, I'm just going to say this to be blunt, and I don't want to hurt your feelings, but I'm going to say this to be true. I am single, and I'm single for quite a while, because one of my lessons, and it's in my book, I talk about this, is for me as a man, my purpose comes before my relationship. And I've been building my business for the last few years, which is getting my purpose out in the world. It's getting to the point now where I'm about ready for a relationship, but I wasn't ready before that, because I knew if I went into a relationship, as I've done in the past, without my purpose clear, I'd mess up the relationship. I did it 3 times. I know that doesn't work. So to be really clear to you, yeah, absolutely a relationship expert in a relationship, because I've chosen that, and I'm very clear about that. So if that doesn't work for you, it's fine. I have no problem with that. But I'm letting you know why I do what I do. It's because I'm out here to make a difference in the world. And if I'm in a relationship, if I have to be in a relationship first for that for you, so be it. But the thing is, for me, I have enough skills. I've got a master's degree in spiritual psychology, 15 years as a spiritual counselor, 30 years of study. I've got enough skills to help you get what you want. And because my work is to help you first, before I get what I want, the sooner you get what you want, the sooner I get what I want. I mean, it's the truth too. So in my work, it's actually easy for me to coach my clients this way, because I'm more nimble and mobile in my own place. And because my work is about purpose before relationship, as one of my teachers majorly taught me several years ago, it's easy to do this now. So now my book is published, I'm getting more clients, I'm building momentum, my work is very evident, and Periscope's helping with that. I'm attracting new relationships, I'm meeting new prospects. So I am getting closer to that point. So yeah, whether I'm in a relationship or not, my work still stands. My book doesn't change because I'm single or in a relationship. This is the point of my work. So I hope that makes some sense to you. So that's it. That's really my scope today. I wanted to make sure that I got it out today, my love scope, because it's day 10 of the love scope. Sorry, 10-day challenge. Your feelings do not get hurt. Good. Well, mine don't either. I've been thrown a lot of curveballs in the last few years because of my work. Because you're not the first person who said to me, you know, how can you be a relationship expert and you're single? And our answer is that is very simple, very easily. There's a woman I know who wrote a book, which is a powerful book about creating love and relationship. Why is this my passion? That's a whole other scope. You know what? Get my book. I explain why in my book. It's easy to say it that way. Because if I do it on the scope, that'd be a whole other topic, and I want to stay true to this summary here, which are the 3 keys. But I want to come back to the one thing about being single and teaching this stuff. I am part of a group of about 40 different relationship coaches in Los Angeles that we meet up once every 6 months. And I would say right now, half of them are single. And it's not about the status, it's about what do we teach. Because we have our own journeys. Let me be clear, I'm not perfect. I have my own issues I'm still working with. I'm healing lots of patterns around. Right now I'm healing stuff about my business. So being in a relationship that wasn't healthy would be not appropriate to my business either. So better off I'm single and clean and working through my stuff than to be in a relationship that was dysfunctional, trying to teach you how to be in a functional relationship. Does that make sense? So the single or couples thing is an interesting conversation about being a relationship coach in this arena, Because I've seen so many examples of relationship coaches who suck, who are married. And I've seen also relationship coaches who are great, who are married. So it works. The status of the partners in the relationship is not necessarily about the same as being this expert in the skill. Does that make any sense? I hope it makes sense. I'm trying to say that. So it's not about the relationship status that makes your skills good. It's does what you teach land. And I believe from the feedback I got on my periscopes and from my book, that what I teach and from my programs too, that what I marriage sucked. Well, yeah, for some people it does. Some people, the actual marriage license is the biggest trap there is. Sometimes a relationship is healthier when there's no framework to hold it that way. It's really bizarre how it works, so it depends. It is my choice to be single now, yes. After the last breakup, I had the third in a row, I got clear about having to learn what was in the way, and when I discovered that, it changed my life and clarified my purpose. So my work in my purpose is the priority focus. And it's getting to a place now where it's stable enough and solid enough it won't go away if I get into a relationship. Because I know, as a man, it's easy to go, oh, squirrel, which is the pattern, you know? And so it's tempting to think, oh, I'm going to get a relationship now and it'd be fine. And if my business isn't supported, it's not going to be good for me or my partnership. What was that? Oh, the squirrel thing? If you haven't, sorry, that's a joke. If you haven't seen the movie Up, it's a Pixar movie. You've got to watch it. It's very funny. I've actually finished step 3. Well, yeah, sorry, you're right. Actually, take it back. Yes, I just read what you said. I am in step 3 in a way. Yes, it's self-support and self-love. And for the masculine male, which I talk about in my work, purpose comes before relationship. One of my teachers, David Data, talks about that. Chapter 7 in his book, The Way of the Superior Man. Yeah, I've got it memorized. It's fundamental for that. We as men must know why we're here first. Once we know that, then we can have a relationship that works. Up until that point, we'll derail both. I've proven it 3 times. I know from where I speak. So, okay. So that's the scope for today. The 3 keys that I've been putting out to you. If you want to work with me, please reach out, get support. I love helping my clients get what they want because it helps me get what I want, as I said. So you're doing me a favor as well. But you're still going to pay me. Why did women put the ring on the middle finger? I have no idea. I have one on the middle finger because it's decorative, because this is my ring finger here. Well, I'm not going to use it for another ring until I'm in a relationship. I'm also left-handed, so I have it that side. I have one on this side. That's just my choice. Fashion statement. There's no real reason for that, so I can't answer the question beyond that for you. And I saw some other comments go by, but I missed them. So if you have another comment, please repost it. Because I'm now in the place of just open Q&A before I wrap up. Any questions? Any thoughts? Any more taps for the screen for hearts, please? I appreciate those as well. Anything else? No, it wasn't a wedding. No, I don't have a wedding ring on. These are just fashion rings. So anything else you need help with? Because I'm wrap up this scope and get going the rest of my day. I've got a Skype call with a client in a few minutes. So anything else? Any conversations, questions, thoughts? Again, one more reminder. When you're in purpose, you will make a better partner. For men especially, yes, it's true. And that was for Miss Elaine. Yes, it is men purpose. I don't know why men put the middle finger. You have to ask them. I don't. You know, when I'm married, I have a wedding ring on a wedding finger because that's an honor to my partner. For me, that's why I would do it. So you're welcome. And again, a quick reminder for those of you who are looking into this, who are yes, read the book, great. If you're looking for attracting love and relationship, again, this is the link here, which is bit.ly/dating. Nicely done. bit.ly/datingwb. That's the workbook, which is taken down from $400 down to $49. So you get the information if you want that. That's if you're looking to attract a relationship that will blow your mind. Again, this is for women only. It's designed for the feminine. So you're in step 3. Good. So you're taking care of yourself and self-love. Partner? No, I'm not gay. Partner is just the word I use for what people want to have. They don't want to say like girlfriend, boyfriend. It's just say partnership because it's about attracting a relationship. So that's it. All right, I think that's pretty much exhausted my knowledge for today. Well, for what I was going to talk about these 3 keys. If you're just getting on the scope now, please go and watch the replay. It's available to you to watch from the beginning. You tap the screen for hearts when you do so. It'll be up for 24 hours, and the rest of the time it'll be up on my catch.me account. So you can look at, by the way, that's what I forgot to tell you. If you are, in fact, looking to catch, no, I understand. I have a lot of gay friends, so I don't take offense to it at all. And I'm very clear that I'm straight. I just want to say that. I'm trying to find the catch account. Sorry, I'm just trying to find this. There it is. Last thing we'll say is This is day 10 of the 10-day challenge. All the previous recordings, including today's in about 5 minutes, will be sitting here at catch.me/barryselby. All right? So you can watch all of these online anytime you want. Catch.me/barryselby is my archive site for all my scopes. There's 150 scopes up there now, mostly about love and relationships, and including day 1 through day 10 of this love challenge. So go ahead and watch those if you want to. Reach out to me if you want support, and make sure you do those 3 for yourself. Spend time loving yourself more and more. In fact, here's the assignment I gave out many times before. If you've got a desire to have more love in your life, start with yourself. Every day, morning and evening, good. That's a good thing if you like bold men. That's a good starting point. Every day, morning and evening, when you get up in the morning, before you go to bed, spend 5 minutes looking in the mirror into your own eyes, saying, I love you, out loud, till you feel it. Do that twice a day. For men and women, this works. It will change your internal thermostat, it will change your own vibration, and that will change your life. So that's a freebie gift from me. Dr. Phil, thank you. You're very welcome. Thanks for staying on tune. Mrs. R, glad you were here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your questions, by the way. It keeps me on my toes. So I am good. Glad to hear it. I'm going to be going to do some other things. Missy Lane, appreciate you for being here too. And glad to support you. If you want further support, please reach out to me. That's what I'm here for. And I'm going to get going because I've got a Skype call to go to. All right. Have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. And I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.